Our second speaker today is Diane. She is delivering her first speech in level 2 of the Dynamic Leadership Pathway. The purpose of this project is to identify her primary leadership style. She will walk you through the different styles, where she's strongest, and how knowing where she needs to grow will help her develop into a more effective leader in different areas of her life. Please welcome Diane Greenlee with Don't Be the Leader People Quit Over.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Hello, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. I think we've all had that one boss that stands out in our memory, the one that really made us feel micromanaged and treated us like they were our babysitter. Being in talent acquisition, I see it all the time. People leave bad bosses more than they leave bad jobs or companies. Good leaders, the ones that really understand our value to the team and care about us as people, they are the ones that I think we all strive to be, and the ones we're likely to follow anywhere. Now, I've never officially managed anyone at work, but as the oldest of 3 and the mom of a 9-year-old, I'd say I definitely have experience leading others. At work, I have formed committees and led projects, and in college, each course I took required team projects that I always elected myself as team lead for to avoid poor leadership from someone else bringing down our grade. In each of these situations, I've had to adapt my style to the people I was leading. So I wasn't super surprised when I took the leadership style quiz to learn that my main leadership style is nearly tied with 5 other styles. My main leadership style is democratic. The democratic leadership style relies on getting consensus from others when making decisions. Leaders with this style of leadership motivate those that they're leading by inviting them to participate and using communication and collaboration to get input from the team. They also are occasionally comfortable with having others take the lead. That all sounds really great, right? Well, maybe not always. When time is limited or not everybody on the team has the expertise to really contribute, this leadership style isn't going to work. It's much better suited for situations where the entire team is needed to solve a problem. In researching the leadership styles, I discovered you can actually pick and choose different styles for different situations. I started looking at the other styles: affiliative, altruistic, authoritative, bureaucratic, coaching, innovative, and pace setting. And all but 2 scored pretty highly for me: innovative and pace setting. I thought, maybe if I learn more about those, I can better understand what situation would make sense for each style. I don't necessarily need to become an expert, but it would be good to have the ability to pivot when I need to. At my core, I am diplomatic and value equity and fairness. So with that in mind, if I really want to serve others and align to these core values, I should think about what style best suits the person I'm leading, right? The innovative style is great for inviting collaborative conversation to promote creativity and complex problem solving. I think why I scored lower on this style is because I'm not much of a risk taker. I like creativity, but within the confines of a working process or finding order in the chaos. The pace setting style is a lot more focused on productivity than details, and it doesn't communicate a lot of detailed instructions. This very much goes against the grain with me. I have been known to spend way too long on trying to craft the right email or text message and always want to be as clear as possible. I want to be the kind of leader that can adapt to the people I'm leading. So understanding that these are 2 areas I need to work on mean that I can focus on ways to improve. In my different leadership roles in my life and my future leadership roles at work, I want to take more time thinking about what style best suits the person I'm leading. For instance, I found that the democratic approach usually wins the day with my daughter. She wants to have more control over her life. However, sometimes she needs the coach, and other times she needs a more bureaucratic, no-nonsense style. On team projects, whether at work or outside of work, it might make sense to use a democratic or innovative approach depending on what project we're working on. I think the important thing is that I take more time to think about the people in the situation. That in and of itself is a quality of a good leader, I think. Above all, being a good leader is my goal. I never want to be the boss that people quit over or talk about around the dinner table in a negative way. I want to be the kind of leader that motivates those that they're leading to success for themselves and the common goal. I have had some really great leaders in my life, but also some really terrible ones that I'll never forget. I think one of the main reasons that there are bad leaders in the first place is because they don't realize that there are other ways to lead. Understanding the different leadership styles, where I'm strongest and where I need to improve, are all going to help me become more effective as a leader in my current roles and when I'm one day leading people at work. I invite you all to think about the different areas of your life where you're leading others. Do you think you're perceived as supportive and motivating? Do you think there are other ways that you could lead? Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Diane.